Moving into the new year, let's cover the best new vocal effects for 2024. Now, these are all newly released plugins that sound great on vocals. I hope it saves you some time so that you don't have to go searching through repeats and sift through some not so great plugins. Now, real quick, we have a new membership. New members get 10 free mastered songs so that your next release can sound as good as possible. Additionally, you get unlimited feedback on your mixes from us and other community members to get a lot of helpful perspectives fast, and you also get in-depth educational courses to learn both the fundamentals and the nuances of audio engineering. More about this at the end of the video. So starting off, we have Lo-Fi Oddity by Aberrant DSP. This one is simple at first glance, but it has a huge effect on a vocal and a lot of complexity to it behind the scenes. Corruption is digital distortion. This module with the strange symbols is a delay reverb blend. Tape is tape saturation, and comp is some pretty aggressive compression. Now, each effect could be used individually, but blending them creates some great sounding and really unique results. If you feel lost at first, you could check out some of the helpful presets. Let's take a listen to the effect.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we can just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next up, we have EFX Refract by Arturia. So you probably heard of Arturia, but here's a new plugin that they just released. It could work on a lot of instruments, but so far I'm really enjoying it on some vocals. It can create up to 8 voices with variable modulation, and these modulated voices are then fed into a second filter. These include a bandpass, comb filter, bit crusher, analog emulated distortion with 4 different algorithms, and a harmonizer with selectable notes. An LFO could be used to affect the amount of each filter, resulting in some truly impressive and complex vocal effects. Let's take a listen to some of these really well-designed presets.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we can just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next, we have FETCB by Analog Obsession. So Analog Obsession's newest plugin sounds a bit like an 1176, but it has a unique timbre that I find suits vocals really well. Quick attack and release settings let you get some distortion whenever you compress, and a ratio from 1:1 all the way to 20:1 gives you a lot of options. It's a simple design, but it has a great sound, so let's listen to it using some aggressive settings.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we can just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
For the fourth plugin, we have Flex Reverb by Plantone Studio. So this is a great free alternative to FabFilter's reverb. It gives you 4 EQ bands to control your reflections. The size, width, and dampening functions give you a lot of control over the decay, the stereo image, and the high frequency content respectively. As for the reverb sound, it definitely has an algorithmic sound that could be a little metallic on occasion, but otherwise, it's a great plugin. Let's take a listen to it.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we can just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next is Overheat by Sampleson. So this plugin is aggressive, so you gotta keep that in mind if you're expecting some subtle distortion for your vocal. It offers an input and an output, a drive dial to cause more distortion, and a color dial to adjust the timbre of the distortion. A low-pass filter is great if you want to achieve some lo-fi sounds. Let's take a listen and notice how this effect is great if you want aggressive and complex distortion quickly.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we could just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next up, we got Dirty VHS by Bedroom Producers Blog. So this plugin offers 8 different modes with completely distinctive sounds and distortion types. Meanwhile, pitch imparts frequency modulation, while tone seems to be a low and high-pass filter that also has a resonance. Noise introduces distortion that's indicative of a VHS losing magnetic particles. Third is harmonic distortion. The chorus is almost a blend between the original and the processed vocal, and spread increases the stereo width. Now, my personal favorite is using long play with chorus and spread to introduce a strong lower octave and an impressive width. Let's take a listen.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give, yeah. Lately I've been needing you, we can just pretend, yeah. Tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next up, we have Vocal Compressor by Bertum Audio. So this compressor is a better sounding version of Wave's RVox plugin. It has a simple design with a compressed slider that introduces automatic makeup gain, as well as a trim, a mix for parallel compression, and the ability to adjust how sensitive the compressor is to higher frequencies. Let's take a listen to it and notice how well suited it is for compressing vocals.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give. Yeah, lately I've been needing you, we could just pretend. Yeah, tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
For the 8th plugin, we have Step Delay by PSP AudioWare. So PSP makes some of the best audio plugins, so it's awesome to see them release something for free. This delay plugin combines delay with modulation to create both familiar and completely new sounds. At first, operating the plugin seems a little difficult, but the presets are incredibly well designed and give you a good sense of what the plugin can accomplish. Let's process the vocal, first with some of the basic sounds, and then we're going to try out some more of the experimental ones.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give. Yeah, lately I've been needing you, we could just pretend. Yeah, tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Next up, we have V-Pre72 by Fuse Audio Labs. The V72 preamp by Telefunken is one of the most sought-after mic pre's out there, and this free plugin is a great emulation of its distortion, its nonlinear amplification, and its subtle shaping to the frequency response. If you want your vocals to have a classic, full, and slightly lo-fi sound indicative of 50s recordings, this is a great option. Let's take a listen to it.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give. Yeah, lately I've been needing you, we could just pretend. Yeah, tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
Last up, we have RLC79 version 2 by Psychocircuitry. So I was surprised by this plugin. Having used distressors for a while now, I didn't expect it to mimic the sound all that well, but it's impressively complex and subtle with the sound that you'd expect from a faithful emulation of the hardware. The ratio varies from 1:1 all the way to limiting, and then the settings for expansion are above that. Harmonics sound fantastic, even when they're pushed to their highest levels. A transformer output gives some great, albeit subtle warmth to the vocals, and oversampling ensures that aliasing distortion is attenuated. Let's take a listen to it, and notice how even significant amounts of compression don't cause that unpleasant, overcompressed sound that's really common with these types of plugins.
Tell me what you wanna do, I'll show you what I give. Yeah, lately I've been needing you, we could just pretend. Yeah, tell me where you're running to now. I should've never opened my mouth.
As audio engineers, we want to fulfill our creative potential. We want to know how to achieve a sound quickly and efficiently without having to second-guess ourselves or endlessly revise a production, mix, or master. Having mastered thousands of tracks over the past 20-plus years, we know how important it is to put your best foot forward as an engineer or an artist, but what's even more important is having the resources and the knowledge to create your best work. Now that's why we created the Sage Audio Membership, a collective space where you could have your tracks mastered, engage with a thriving community, and learn the skills you need to take your project from start to finish and be happy with the final result. Now, a membership like this is nothing without a strong community. That's why we're giving 10 free masters to every new member. Our goal is to have as many engineers as possible, sharing their ideas, providing feedback on each other's mixes and masters, and helping to build a place where anyone can learn. To give our members a great foundation for successful projects, we created a 4-hour-long mastering course, starting with fundamentals and ending with mastering chains for specific genres. So far, we've seen and heard great results, with both new engineers and seasoned ones noticing a huge improvement in their mastering. Now, a mixing course will be released next, with more in-depth courses to follow. Now, in the past, you probably shared your mixes and your masters with some friends and fellow musicians while piecing together often conflicting info from across the internet to try and improve your productions. But with this membership, you have the option to receive feedback on your mixes and your masters from multiple engineers, including Sage audio engineers. At the same time, you could learn from a coherent, logical, and to-the-point source, giving you the tools that you need to take your productions to a new level. Meanwhile, you could have us master your tracks with your 10 included free masters, as well as 5 additional mastering credits that you'll receive each month. Furthermore, you'll have access to mixed tracks for mastering practice, raw sessions for mixing practice, start-to-finish mixing and mastering chain templates, and plugin presets designed by us. Right now, we're offering a 70% discount for the full membership, bringing the monthly total down to $15. This price is locked in. It won't go up for as long as you're a member. So sign up today to receive your discount and 10 free masters. We're excited to see what you create, and we can't wait to help along the way.